Okay, so this week we're going to start working on your slideshows. If you remember in the classwork section when we first started all of this, the second day after you linked your outline, I asked you to link a slideshow to this slideshow section. So it should be a slideshow that your group leader has created. It can be blank at this point. That's not a big deal. But it's just I want one linked for each group. So the slideshow should be for the 3 members or more of the group, 2 or 3 members of the group. All of them should have access to it because when I check it, I'm going to check that everyone has added something to it. Um, and then that slideshow is linked here. So I can see like Braden Byram's is linked, his group, Lydia, Mo, Margot, Talon's group. You've all linked to slideshow. That's awesome. There's a few groups left that need to link something. Josh, I can see yours. I'm not going to be super specific on how you set up your slideshows. My one request is that you do put the title of your time period on the title slide. So I can see this is the Archean Eon, and then this is the Hadean Eon. You decide your backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. You've been using Google Slides for years now, so you can decide how you want to set that up. But I want to see the name of your time period and then the names of your group members. How you set up the slides as far as what goes where is, again, totally up to your groups. My request is that your information comes in bullet point forms, and that's not actually a request, it's a requirement. That I don't want paragraphs of information, I want bullet points of information. So short and sweet. You're going to have to take the research that you had from the document and make it into shortened, really 3 or 4 words. I don't want whole paragraphs. Okay, so something like this, beginning, dash, land masses, volcanic rock. Okay, so keep it short and sweet, not full sentences, not full paragraphs. And you have to make sure that when you start working on this, that you look at the rubric that goes with it. It's attached right to the slideshow or the assignment for this. So there's use of class time, 5 points. I want to know about the date and the origin. You should be able to click and see exactly what each point value is for. Major events, life and extinction events. Now these, you have to identify the major events as constructive or destructive or both. That's where that information pulls in. It's not that there's a slide per se exactly for constructive, destructive, uniformitarianism, catastrophism. You need to take the events that have happened and then identify them as those terms. Not necessarily create a whole separate slide for constructive processes, destructive processes. Embed that in your slideshow. So like climate, I want to know a general climate of the time period. I want to know, what the events that have occurred, catastrophic or uniformitarianism. Pictures and graphics. They have to enhance your slideshow. They have to have something to do with your time period. This question part down here, don't worry about this yet, okay? I'll discuss that next week. And then the last is your religion integration. That summary is due this Friday. I'm gonna have the date for this slideshow set for Friday, but I'm willing to push that back if you need more time. So on Thursday I'll send out just a quick 1 or 2 question survey, who needs more time, who's finished, so I can push this back into next week if we need to. But I do need to see you've started work on it this week, that you decide how you're going to set up the slideshow. You do need a separate slide for religion integration. That can be 1 slide or 2. And that I see the title of your time period and the names of the people who are in your group on that first slide. All right, and I will be available today from 12:30 to 1:30 if you have questions about either the slideshow or the religion integration summary. Just send me an email anytime during that hour, and I will send you a link to a Google Meet so that I can help you with any questions that you have. Thank you.